This was me, ABC poker, getting shoved around. Weak, boring, predictable. Then I stopped waiting for cards, and I started fighting. It was dangerous and profitable. Now this is your saga. I learned to fight. Now I'll teach you. Ben Riggs, I'm going to teach you how to steal pots. Let's get to work. Ace-King suited in the big blind. Villain 17. This is my high small blind frequency 3-better, so I give him a taste of his own medicine, and he calls. We flop very strong, so we come in with a c-bet, and unfortunately the villain folds. I usually fold pocket sixes from under the gun, but looking at villain 3, I want to get in the pot. I can see an argument for flat calling here, but that's not how I play. I'm either going to fold or I'm going to shove. Given that my image on this table is 1916, and I'm raising from early position, and a tag playing 16-16 wants to 3-bet me, I think this is an easy fold. I have a very specific pre-flop strategy for this spot. It's in my member videos. I follow it to the T. Pre-flop discipline is one of my secrets to a good red line. 2-2 on the button. Villain 14 comes along. Do you see bet here? I don't. That was a trick question. Totally unfair of me. I have a history with this villain, and this villain doesn't like to fold. This villain has folded to 1 out of 7 c-bets this session. I have very little chance of improving. I'm going to check fold. I scooped the pot anyway. It's a bonus. Queen 10 offsuit from the cutoff. My nemesis 3-bets me. Is it time to stand up to this guy? No, it is not, because Queen 10 offsuit is not in my 4-bet bluff strategy. I know we want to go toe-to-toe with this guy, but we have a pre-flop strategy. We're going to follow it. I can't tell you how important it is to follow your pre-flop strategy. It's everything. It's important to adjust to this player so we're not opening 50 or 60% of our hands to this player. I have an opening range just for that. It's about 33%. We can't be too tight either. This villain is folding to 56% of steals from the big blind, 71% of steals from the small blind, and 80% of the steals from the big blind when the small blind is stealing. Even though it might seem like we're getting picked on, and we might be a little bit, that doesn't mean that we're going to adjust too tightly. We're going to tighten our widest opening range against this player to 33%. We're going to expand our 4-bet bluff range, but Queen 10 offsuit doesn't make it into that expansion. I teach these 4-betting spots extensively in my member videos. Check out my website at redlinewarrioracademy.com. Pocket 7s in the small blind. We open raise against our favorite villain here. And villain folds. Queen 10 in the cutoff. We raise. Our nemesis folds. But now, villain 18, after 13 hands, playing 8-0, 3-bets us. Easy fold with Queen 10. Ace 7 from the cutoff, suited. Not a good flop to c-bet. Villain doesn't fold to c-bets, but we have a lot of equity. We might have the best hand, and we have 5 outs to what is very likely to be the best hand. So we bet. Villain raises, and I fold. A GTO solver, or any reasonable strategy, probably tell you to flat call here. It's just not the way I play. I think the term is call and evaluate. Evaluate what? How we can drop our red line further on the turn. Ace 9 in the big blind. Villain 4, tag. Min raises. Villain 28, tight player calls. I 3-bet. I squeeze. Villain 4 comes along. Great flop to c-bet, here I go. Villain folds. Queens, early position. My overpair is looking pretty good. Villain 7 donks. I raise to isolate. It works. Villain 7 calls. Looking at stacked pot ratio, there's no way I'm folding against this guy. He checks. I bet. He calls. The ace on the river complicates things greatly. There's a few things to consider now. One is this villain going to call off half his stack now with pocket sixes? It's going to be hard to get value. Also, does the villain have an ace in their hand? I think both of these things are possible. I essentially shove to give the villain a chance to call with worse, and he folds. Common ABC strategy teaches us to slow down in spots like this against these villains. I disagree. A7 in the small blind versus a pretty active player. I still raise to steal, and I take the pot. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Come train with me. Come to redlinewarrioracademy.com. Subscribe. I'll see you in the dojo.